To use directional hitting, move the L stick in any direction, then press X for a normal swing, circle for a contact swing, or square for a power swing. To use zone hitting, move the L stick in the direction of the pitch to adjust the plate coverage indicator, also known as the PCI. Now, when the PCI is aligned with the ball, press X for a normal swing, circle for a contact swing, or square for a power swing. To use pure analog hitting, flick the R stick up for a normal swing, move it left or right for a contact swing, or use power swing by moving the R stick down, then up in a fluid motion. To use zone hitting, to use directional hitting, move the L stick in any direction, then press X for a normal swing, circle for a contact. To use default base running, hold L1 to advance all base running. To use classic base running, hold L1 to advance all. To use default base running, if auto base running is selected, the computer will automatically control your base runners for you. If you wish to override auto base running at any time, you can hold. To use meter pitching, select a pitch type and location, then press X to start the meter. At the top of the meter, press X to determine your throw power. Finally, when the meter changes directions, to use pure analog pitching, select a pitch type and location, then hold the R stick down until the ball approaches the sweet spot. Once there, flick the R stick upward. To use pulse pitching, select a pitch type and location, then press X when the pulse is at its smallest size for increased pitch. To use classic pitching, select a pitch type and location, then press X to deliver the pitch. When using button accuracy throwing, it's important to hold the button of the base you'd like to throw to. When using button throwing, it's important to press or hold the button of the base you'd like to.
Leading off the afternoon for Cleveland, third baseman, number 41, second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Third, shortstop, Francisco Lindbergh. Leading off for the Cubs, the fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Batting second, third baseman, Brett Ryan. Batting third, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Batting fourth, second baseman, Shortstop. Addison. Russell. Right fielder, Mason Hayward. Leading off for Cleveland, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley. Third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Catcher, Jake Arrieta. Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Leading off for Cleveland, catcher, John Jones. Center fielder. Batting ninth, catcher, Corey Kluber. Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. second baseman, number 18, and Showbread. Now batting, the shortstop, Addison Russell. Now pitching for the Indians, number 77, Carlos Frias. The batter, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. The batter, third baseman, Brett Ryan. Leading off for the Indians, first baseman, Carlos Santana. The batter, shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Leading off the fourth inning, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now batting, shortstop, Anderson. Rock ball. Center fielder, John Hay.
Baseball is more.
Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know it is anything but that. The prospects warm up and stretch before the first test, which will be the 60-yard dash. While its purpose is to evaluate foot speed, it also gives amped-up young players a chance to outrun their nerves. After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment. Most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance. A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day. In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark. When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a player of interest. This is a marketplace. A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. But wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. Gio Khan, a right-hander from the state of Maryland, is on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box, Boomer Peck.
Boomer Peck. That boy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. 1 run is scored. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Great at bat. Nice hit.
Yeah, he's at this showcase to show what he can do. And if he could string a few ABs like that together, he's going to see his stock rise and keep rising. Nothing spectacular, just a solid base knock.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Gushwind.
Left fielder, Tommy
coming up now
Gushwind.
on 30 pitches in the inning.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Smoke toward third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Striding in once again, William Lombard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
William Lombard.
Hey, good one.
Runner's on his way to third. To short. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. Now at the plate, Cesar Rosado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the West Prospects, designated hitter, Cesar Rosado.
Nobody out, man. Nobody out.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Charles Randall. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
Hey, we got no outs here.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. Walked a guy, now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Pulled toward right center field. Thompson is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Stephen Lane. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone.
Stephen Lane.
Hey, we got one here, guys.
He's set and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Line softly toward the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping in, Jimmy Franco.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Jimmy Franco.
Get ahead and stay ahead now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Now Flare out to left center. Gushwin moving in. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. At the plate, Derek Conforti.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Derek Conforti.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he misses ball four. Stepping up to the plate, Alexis Pereira.
Catcher, Alexis Pereira.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
One and one, here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Leading off with a
John
central.
Staples.
First baseman.
He'll lead it off here
John
to begin the second.
Staples.
Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, take a cut now. Get your cuts.
Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Garrett Thompson.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
And there's ball 2 now. A runner at first with no outs here.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one and get himself back in the rhythm and throw strikes.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, way to drive that one.
Your
Felix
attention, please.
Rivera enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Miguel Castro will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. First and second here with nobody out. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another
Now
shot,
batting,
Johnny
shortstop.
Marquez.
Johnny Marquez.
Hey, see you drive it right back at the pitcher, huh now?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ready now, Ken Getz.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Ken Getz.
Roll it up right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Nope.
2-0 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back easily. Swing and a line drive. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Mark Christensen.
Batting 9th,
Get ahead,
the
stay ahead, right
shortstop, Mark Christensen.
here. Hey, one down now, one down.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. In there, strike one. One out and a runner on second base. Hit to third. To his right, Lombard. Throw won't get him. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
Now batting.
At the plate, Cesar Rosado. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing.
Yeah, we got one.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Cho has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Digging in to try it again.
Now
Charles
batting.
Randall. 0
Center
for 1
fielder,
here in the early going.
Charles Randall.
2 down now, 2 down.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Digging in, Stephen Lane. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Get ahead, stay ahead now.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits. 1 error in the inning, and 2 left.
On to pitch
Patrick
for the win.
Kuiper
Number
enters from the
25.
bullpen to do the pitching.
Patrick Kuiper.
Digging in, Boomer Peck.
Now batting. Catcher. Boomer Peck.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Randall is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Yeah, it's an out, but he really put a charge into that pitch, and that's just what the scouts are interested in.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Juan Garcia. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Lombard bare hands it. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Coming to the plate now, Ken Getz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Goats.
Hey, we got one here.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Digging in, Mark Christensen.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mark Christensen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gushwin giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Cesar Rosado. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Rosado.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. 2 out with the man at first.
Hey, let's go right here.
Yeah. In the dirt here. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Salvatore Rosado gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess.
Salvatore.
So digging in now, Boomer Peck, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Boomer Peck.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, the scouts love the fact that he has the power to go deep. But I'll tell you what they love even more. A hitter that can rise to the occasion with runners on base. A hitter that can clutch up is a valuable asset to any lineup.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Boomer Peck.
Batting.
He homered earlier
Catcher.
and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Peck.
Here we go.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
That's an out, but scouts will like that at bat. Solid contact. Gave the ball a good ride. Just a little bit unlucky he hit it right at someone. The scouts are more interested in his mechanics and approach. Both of
Now batting.
Boomer Peck will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here.
Catcher.
This was a
Boomer
big blow, a
Peck.
2-run home run that really got his guy. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Here we go. Make something happen.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
High in the air out to center field. Randall has it in his tracks, and that's the third out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Digging in once again, Alexis Pereira. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Alexis Pereira.
Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Doran racing back, reaches out. Oh no, he dropped it. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he's safe. Ready for another shot now. Juan Garcia. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Garcia.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
First baseman Ken Getz.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right now.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ken Getz comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, got one.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now here it comes. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Standing in, Mark Christensen. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Christensen.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gushwin looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Now pitching
Alfonso Ibarra answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ron Marks will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now batting, Charles Randall.
Center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
15-13, the final tally in this one. The Central earned the win with a big 20-hit attack. Gio Khan was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just...
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. Information is currency. A team that gets a player to name a price may gain an early upper hand in negotiation. After all, why pay more if you can pay less? And why even place an order if you suspect it may never be delivered? To stand a chance in these talks, anticipation is a must. This is the game behind the game, and it needs to be played just as hard by those who want to come out on top.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good match. Stepping in, Boomer Peck.
Catcher, Boomer Peck.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch off the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Hey, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. It's really pretty simple. He's here at the showcase to show scouts he can contribute at the major league level. When he has at bats like that one, notching solid base hits, the scouts are going to sit up and take notice.
He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Digging in, Kevin Monroe. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Kevin Monroe.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Takes a good curveball at the knees. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in the switch hitter, Conrad Bell.
Six, the shortstop, Conrad Bell.
Hey, ground ball right now, huh?
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's grounded foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-2 now.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. Gushwin arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now at the plate, Richard Hughes.
Seventh, right fielder, Richard Hughes.
First pitch of the at-bat. A cold strike on the inside corner. One out and a runner on third. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
This is where getting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ryan
Center fielder,
Coppola.
number 5, Ryan Coppola.
Come on now, get your cue ball right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Striding in once again, Boomer Peck, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sends that one out of play for strike one. None out, runners at first and second. High in the air out to center field. Coppola moves over. Makes the play, one away. Long throw to third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet. Digging in to try it again. Johnny Romo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Romo.
in the dirt, and now see.
Relay.
So it's ready for another shot now. Luis
Now batting.
Pereira.
Left
One
fielder,
in, one out,
Luis
and one on here
Pereira.
in the inning. And that misses inside 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Digging in once again, Oswaldo Cabrera, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here. Ready for another chance. Kevin Monroe. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Monroe.
First offering on its way. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. One and two. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Lombard is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
The shortstop, Conrad Bell.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Cordero. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Seventh inning coming up. The
please.
East Stars lead it 2-1. Tom Cho. Settling in now, Boomer Peck. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Peck.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, way to drive that. Nice hit there. There you go.
Yeah, he's at this.
Stepping in, Roger Gage. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Roger Gage.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in now, Willie Cordero. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Cordero.
Leave you right here one time.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready once again, Willie Cordero. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Willie Cordero.
1-2. Here it comes. To short. The second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning. Stepping up to the plate, Johnny Romo, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Johnny Romo.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing.
Hey, nobody out now.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the... Standing in, Luis Pereira.
Left fielder, Luis Pereira.
Stay ahead, stay ahead.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Liner towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Digging in and looking for more, Boomer Peck. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First offering on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to short. From his bottom, what a flip for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. And now, oh, this ball. So striding forward now, Roger Gage. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. 1-1, here it comes. High pop up. Romo calls for it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Cordero.
Willie Cordero.
Let it fly, big guy. Here we go.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Pitch is high, the throw, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over. Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.
Showcases and scouting activities having wrapped up, all attention turns to the imminent main event, the MLB Draft. Lifelong dreams of being a pro ball player will be realized. Young dreamers will stand on edge to find out where will be the first stop on their road to the show.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball. With the 5th pick in the 3rd round, the Atlanta Braves select Boomer Peck, a catcher from the Central Region.
The awaited moment arrives. For some, it may not have arrived at the particular moment they'd envisioned. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. Most minor leaguers will struggle just to get by on meager earnings. A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air.
All right,
Stepping up now, Jason Haynes.
Third baseman, Jason Haynes.
One down.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Runners on first with one down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
John Rodriguez.
He's set, and the pitch. John Rodriguez is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
So stepping in, Rich Schroeder. He represents the eighth man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. And he'll dive back in safely. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Digging in to try it again. Frank
batter, number
Blue, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Frank Blue.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Get up on the ground. Let's go right here.
The 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Nobody out, runner on first. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second. Coming to the plate now, Boomer Peck. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much.
The batter.
Standing in, Rich Schroeder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Rich Schroeder.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first.
Hey, come on, guys.
In the dirt, and now let's. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Digging in for his second at-bat, Boomer Peck.
Boomer Peck.
All right, let's sit on something you like right here.
From the stretch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Quezada rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will score as well, and that lead is halved down from 4 to 2. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Now to the plate, Vernon Garcia.
Second baseman, Vernon Garcia.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded to short. Schroeder is right there on to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in once again, Darren Standridge. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Standridge.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Looped over toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And a relay home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs. Ready once again, Geronimo Diaz. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Diaz.
Hey, we got no out.
He's set. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Now that's a nice piece of hitting. That's going to get him to the big leagues someday. Taking the ball.
Ready for another chance. Vladimir Ozuna. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. Digging in and looking for more, Boomer Peck. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Price is in pursuit, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Quezada is on his way home. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it an 8-5 ball game.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Ready for another shot now. Vernon Garcia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Garcia.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Rodriguez moving to his left makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Darren Standridge. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Standridge.
Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Well, you don't see that very often. 2 outs, the runner's going on the crack of the bat, but he hit it so hard they had to hold the runner up. That's how good he hit that ball.
Now in the box, Jeremy Ramos. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Felder is after it. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, nice hit, big dog. Let's go.
Digging in now, Jason Haynes.
Now batting, third baseman.
Hey, roll it up.
Jason Haynes.
1 out now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bouncer down the line, but it's foul. Strike 1. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, John Rodriguez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. No offer at a letter high change. It's ball 1. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Oh, wild. Able to knock it down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Boomer Peck. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Felder sprinting after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Frank Blue,
The batter,
0 for
number
4
5.
with a strikeout
Second
thus far.
baseman, Frank Blue.
First offering on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins
Now
to
batting,
throw out there.
The center fielder, Rich Price.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rich Price comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Runners on first with one down.
Hey, let's turn this now.
And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it in easily. At the plate, Jeff Felder comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. In the dirt here. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And he'll make it into scoring position. So striding in, Boomer Peck. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. And a big moment for him there, his first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Vladimir Ozuna gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Kenny Castellano was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Freddie Schroeder hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Jumbo Shrimp. 9 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For Mississippi, 8 runs on 14 hits. 2 errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. David Ochoa will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch on its way. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close.
Digging in, Shea Vigil.
Catcher, Shea Vigil.
Ground ball right now. On now.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. First offering on its way. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double. Now at the plate, Boomer Peck is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Peck.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to third. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him, a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Into the box, Vernon Garcia. Nobody out, runner on first.
Vernon Garcia. Here we go.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic. Let's go to left field. Oh my gosh, this guy's some kind of player, and he has got a bazooka. Most people would have him in right, but I love the fact they have him in left because he cuts off guys that think about going for 2 on a ground ball that gets down the line. He's special.
On to first, a double play. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here. Ready for another chance? Jason Haynes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Haynes.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh man, he hammered that breaking ball, just couldn't keep it fair.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Rodriguez. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Hey, 2 down.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Hey, come on now.
And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back safely. The 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Oh, wild. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild
Now
pitch.
batting, first baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Geronimo Diaz. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he is in there. So the lead runner holds on, but the
Let's turn it.
stepping in and ready for another shot, Shea Vigil comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. 1-1, here it comes. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snap-dragon hook right there.
Now a snap move over to first. And the runner will get back standing. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move. Striding in once again, Boomer Peck.
Catcher, Boomer Peck.
He's set. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Runner going a second time. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, Matt, clearly that was a hit and run. The runner was off on the swing, and he drives the ball so hard to the outfield they couldn't advance it.
Standing in, Vernon Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Vernon Garcia.
Ready with the 2-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, John Rodriguez.
Right
1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now. Digging in once again, Frank Blue. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Plays that first now.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Ready for another shot now. Jason
Third baseman,
Haynes.
Jason Haynes.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now. Ready once again, John Rodriguez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that two-seamer with great movement.
And the runner back. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. And again a throw. Being especially careful here.
One down now. One down.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3.
Coming to the plate now, Boomer Peck. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Haynes in foul ground. He's got it 1 away. Stepping into the box, Rich Price, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Hey, we got nobody.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Into the box now, Boomer Peck. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Boomer Peck.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Price on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Luis Sanchez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Freddie Schroeder earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For Mississippi, 1 run, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
the stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Game number 3 of this new season between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Stepping in, Boomer Peck. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Come on, let's get one. Your pitch right
He's
here.
set and the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matt, they're showing us they can play in those close games.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The runner scores from second. Quezada rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in to score as well. And they've taken the lead now. It's 3-1.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Standridge.
Ready with the 1-1. On a line to shortstop. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. At the plate, Rich Price. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Hey, gotta hold him right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. In now, Shea Vigil. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shea Vigil.
You got 2 down.
In the dirt, and now and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored. A wild pitch. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Boomer Peck.
Boomer Peck.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Stepping up to the plate, Vernon Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'll have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And now his swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Felder comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Evan Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Evan Walker.
This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Stepping in, Rich
Center
Price.
fielder.
And
Rich
he's at risk of
Price.
the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worrying about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Quezada is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now to the plate,
Left
Jeff
fielder.
Felder.
Jeff
Third trip to the plate for him
Felder.
here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Outside.
And there's ball 1.
Knock it down infield.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
1 out now.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
First delivery to him on the way. Jason Haynes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
He's set. Here's the 0-1 pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Now batting.
Striding in, Geronimo Diaz. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
That's a ball.
Circle change, too low, ball 1.
Right
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
3 balls.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be settling in now.
Leading
Boomer
off for
Peck.
Mississippi.
He doubled earlier and
Patrick.
carries a 2 for 2 line
Boomer
into this appearance. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. At the plate, Darren Standridge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Darren Standridge.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Digging in, Jeremy Ramos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses, ball one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. On the ground to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And it's a 4-1. Now at the plate, Boomer Peck. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Haynes is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Ryan Hernandez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. A good one on tap for you. At the plate, Jason Haynes. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now to the plate, Boomer Peck is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 0-1. Scorched to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared up on that sucker.
Now in the box, Vernon Garcia. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he tried to turn a single
into the box now. Jake Esch. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Here comes the first pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Striding in once again, John Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rodriguez.
Here's a look over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball stays a little high that time.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And this one's in the dirt. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hard on the ground towards short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And he is in there.
Well, that single right there moves runners to first and third in less than 2 outs, and he's been throwing a terrific game. Shutout so far, but he's going to have to figure out some magic to wiggle out of this one. Still got the double play in order. Maybe he can roll that double play ball.
Into the box, Geronimo Gaius in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw won't get him. So the lead runner holds on, but ready for another chance.
Now batting,
Boomer Peck.
Catcher, Boomer Peck.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Hey, let her rip up there. Let's go.
Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul.
Yeah, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, their chances of pushing across.
Digging in to try it again. Rich
fielder,
Price.
number 2.
A hit in 2 tries so far.
Price.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first.
Here we go, boys.
That's wide. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Hey, 2 down here.
2-1. Here it is. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it into scoring. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Boomer Peck. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Runners on the move for second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Looking to punch him out again. Pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Come on now, 1 pitch right here.
The next 0-2. Line drive to left. Felder there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits. Standing in,
now
Boomer Peck.
Catcher, Boomer Peck.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. 3 runs already home here.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he can square it and keep it fair.
From the belt, the pitch. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. 1 run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 9-0.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Digging in and looking for more, Vernon Garcia.
Batting, second baseman, Vernon Garcia.
Pitch, drive it right here.
Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 10-0 score.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
Digging in once again, Darren Standridge.
Third baseman, Darren Standridge.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Rodriguez makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But tack on 6 more as they just continue. 10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Kevin Uribe earns his first win of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Now at the plate, Aldo Carmona. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double. So striding in, Kevin Santana, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. In the dirt here, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up, and he'll make it into scoring. At the plate, Boomer Peck. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. Left side, scooped up on the backhand. And this is played nicely on the bounce over there at first, so great plays on both. Striding in once again, Boomer Peck. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
Here comes another 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 0-2 home. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Carmona sprinting after it, and it in fact lands in the corner. Foul. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's another 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Carmona ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Steve Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd. A foul ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Walker moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Leonardo Blanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And a dive, but he's back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitches the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so
Digging in to try it again. Boomer Peck. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Ready once again, Aldo Carmona. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And not what they were hoping for is that move. Ready for another chance. Boomer Peck. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now both runners on the move. Takes this the other way to right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Jeffrey Baker gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jake Buchanan takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. Ray Ramos closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues. Stepping up now, Boomer Peck. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Into the box now, Kevin Santana, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. It's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs. So digging in now, Frank Batista.
Left fielder, Frank Batista.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Catcher.
Boomer Peck.
Boomer Peck.
Hey, have a rip like you can.
And the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Boomer Peck will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Vernon Garcia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Darren Standridge. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So stepping in, Nino Bravo. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Bravo.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. Santana is over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on it. Now at the plate, Boomer Peck. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Smith. And that's the second out of the inning.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Kenny Castellano gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Sheldon Palmer records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Into the box now, Boomer Peck. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Santana. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Now batting, catcher.
Now to the plate, Leonardo Blanco. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. At the plate, Boomer Peck. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me.
Digging in and looking for more, Boomer Peck. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Campos on the move. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Now in the box, Vernon Garcia. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Vernon Garcia.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there.
Digging in, Kevin Santana. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Kevin Santana.
From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Full count. Here it comes. Soft liner towards short. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. Striding into the box, Boomer Peck. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Working to keep them in the game here. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Campos going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Digging in now, Evan
the left fielder,
Walker.
number 25, Evan Walker.
The 0-2 pitch. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors. And stepping into the box, Boomer Peck. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Hard liner towards short, but this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the... 5-2 the final score tonight. Terrence Roedicker gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ray Ramos wraps it up for the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight, and in Alec Mills, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he got his season off to a pretty good start. He got a win his last outing, his first outing of the year, and now he's going for number 2. Let's see if he can back it up with back-to-back good performances.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field, and that's off the left field wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Second baseman, Vernon Garcia.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carmona comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. On to first, a double play. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left.
Batting second.
Coming to the plate now, Aldo Carmona. And it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And Harold, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Here we are at the bottom of the first, and they've been playing well, and it looks like that good baseball is going to continue. They already find themselves leading 2-0 at the bottom of the first inning. They're playing good right now.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Bordick makes the play, 1 away.
No runner. Caught hold.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Standing in, Enrique Molina. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
There we go, 1.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
1-0 pitch on the way. Pitches a call. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, they threw over there multiple times.
Stepping in, Aldo Carmona. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carmona.
Hey, 2 away.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Leading off for Mississippi, catcher it.
So striding forward now, Boomer Peck. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Hard hit toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here.
Oh, big guy, steer this one.
And there he goes towards second. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
From the stretch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Peck is on his way home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Line drive to left.
Striding in, Steve Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Steve Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been...
Standing in, Boomer Peck. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. At the plate, Boomer Peck. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Peck.
All right, come on now. One time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, let her fly right here. Hey, one time, right now.
The 0-1 on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Campos has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Kevin Uribe takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Alec Mills was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.